I've been what I'm talking about. We come through, you bitch niggas get to walking out. I don't know what the fuck you niggas thought about. Bitch niggas, yeah, I've been what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And I think the real you, what stood out to me, was evident in the body-worn camera when you're fist-bumping other officers, laughing and joking, as Mr. Nontweed lay on the floor, died in that infirmary because of the things you and those other officers did.
This is more than just one prison guard being found guilty. You know what I'm saying? This story is exposing something that people are scared to talk about. And let's just keep it real. What happens when the people paid to control the violence become the violence? Because a prison sentence ain't supposed to end up a death sentence. And that's the part that people missing. This situation raises a lot of uncomfortable questions. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, man, people always be like, lock criminals up, throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Until abuse happens behind them walls, then everybody want to act shocked. Because prison's supposed to be controlled environments. You feel what I'm saying? So that means either one or two things, right? Either people, the COs, got too comfortable abusing power, or the system allowed that kind of culture to exist. And that's the conversation people avoiding. Because if you got COs beating somebody to death, you know what I'm saying? That's been going on, and everybody know that. Everybody that been to prison know that. You know what I'm saying? I got beat the fuck up there. You know what I'm saying? In Green Correctional Facility. I got beat up there. I remember I went to the hole, you know what I'm saying? My first 2 weeks there, I went to the hole and they beat me up. And I remember this one specific CO, short white guy, right? It's 4 of them in there with me in this little ass room. You know what I'm saying? And while they beating me up, when they drop me, I get up. And the little CO asked the other COs, should we kill him? But he used the N-word though. Should we kill this nigga? Yo, that's the first time ever in my life that I literally seen my legs shake, yo. Because I thought I wasn't gonna make it home. And this happens way too often in the system. When I was in prison, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes got killed by the COs. That's why niggas was scared to go to the box, because you don't know if you coming out alive. Straight up. And they'll tell your family, oh, we shipped him off. When your family come up for a visit, they'll tell your family, oh, he got shipped off. Where is he? Oh, we don't know. That's what you call getting lost in the system. And let's keep it real, man. Some correction officers become officers for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't want authority. They want control. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? See, a real officer keeps order, but a dangerous officer enjoys fear. And when you get somebody that enjoys power over helpless people, that's when shit gets dark, man. And I know a lot of y'all out there can be like, oh, maybe he did something wrong. Okay, maybe he did. But guess what though? That don't justify beating somebody to death. You know what I'm saying? Because once the officers become the judge, the jury, and the executioner, then the whole system is corrupted. That's why so many cases happen where multiple officers are involved, all tell the same lie. Because of fear, loyalty, and protecting that fucking badge. And this just ain't about Jonah Levi. It's about everybody involved got to take accountability and look in that mirror. Because you got to take accountability for the simple fact, who watched it? Who stayed quiet? Who ignored the warning signs? Who covered it up? Who filed false reports? Know what I mean? And this is the reason why families lose so much trust in these institutions, man. Because y'all so fucking corrupted, man. And racist. And yo, I tell people all the time, man, character matters most when you have power. Because anybody can act civilized when life is easy. But who are you when you angry? When nobody's watching? When somebody's weaker than you and can't fight back? That reveals character. And the saddest part is the young man lost his life. Families destroyed, careers ruined because of the COs lost their job. You know what I'm saying? All because they lost control. I try to be tough guy. So Jonah Levi, he pled guilty this week, right? So he up in the courtroom, crying, being emotional, showing remorse and all that, you know what I'm saying, towards the family and everything. But nah, that ain't gonna work. You heard what that judge said. That ain't working with him. Because in that body cam footage, you was fist pumping your fellow officers about unaliving this inmate. He see through all that shit because you hide behind that badge. You know what I'm saying? You might be set in the same prison that you was a worker in. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go behind them walls, bro. You know it's dangerous. It's 24-hour head on the swivel. You know how it go. Unaliving, stabbings, killings, you know what I'm saying, beatings. You know. I have no sympathy for you, know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. You already know how it goes. So keep your head up, know what I mean? You already know you food. You on the menu. You on the plate. You a whole plate once you touch down up in there. You know that. Yeah. The same inmates that you was talking crazy to, saying little racial slurs and everything and talking wild heavy to, yeah, you can end up in one of them prisons. Know what I'm saying? And they on your ass, nigga. Know what I mean? Word up. No sympathy for the weak and corrupted, man. Know what I mean? So listen, this Truth Spilled TV, man. You either spill the truth or let it lie. And I'm out.
You niggas can't fuck with me. You already know I'm repping the ghetto and taking it with me. Let's go.